everyone, and welcome back to Focus on Dialogue, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Lucas. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with all of you today. I am ready for a very long, very detailed, and very hungry conversation.
Hi, Lucas. You look like you haven't eaten in 3 days. Is that true?
Almost. I wanted to save my appetite for this episode. I am thinking about a massive lunch, maybe a 3-course meal with appetizers, a main, and a huge dessert.
Well, that is perfect, because today we are mastering the art of speaking English in a restaurant. This is one of the most important skills for any traveler.
I agree. When you are hungry, you don't want to struggle with words. You want your food fast, and you want it correct.
Exactly. So, Lucas, let's start at the beginning. We are at the restaurant door. We already talked about reservations. But what if the host asks, would you like to sit inside or outside on the terrace?
Oh, that's a good one. If the weather is nice, I say, we'd prefer to sit outside, please.
And what if it's too hot?
Then I say, could we have a table inside with air conditioning, please?
Good choice. Now, you are seated. The waiter brings the menu, but he also brings a separate, smaller menu. What is that?
Usually that's the drinks list or the wine menu. Sometimes it's just called the beverage menu.
Right. And sometimes they have daily specials. These are dishes that are not on the regular menu.
How do I ask about the specials?
You can ask, do you have any specials today? Or, what is the soup of the day?
Soup of the day. I like that. It's usually fresh. Olivia, let's talk about the menu again. Some menus are very long and confusing. What should a beginner do?
My advice is to look for keywords. Look for the type of meat or vegetable you like. Words like grilled, fried, steamed, or roasted.
Those tell me how the food is cooked. Grilled chicken sounds healthy. Fried chicken sounds delicious but heavy.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about special diets. Many people today are vegetarian or vegan. How do they ask for help?
They can ask, do you have any vegetarian options? Or, is this dish vegan?
And what about gluten-free?
You say, I need a gluten-free menu, please. Or, does this contain wheat? It's very common now, so don't be shy to ask.
That's right. Now, Lucas, you are ready to order. The waiter is standing there with his notepad. You order your steak. But then, he asks a difficult question. Would you like any starters or sides with that?
I say, yes, I'll start with the Caesar salad. And for my side, I'd like the garlic mashed potatoes.
You have a big appetite. What if you want to share a dish with a friend?
You can say, we'd like to share this appetizer. Or, can we have an extra plate, please?
Great. Now, let's talk about the waiting period. You have ordered. You are waiting. You are thirsty.
I hate waiting for water. I usually say, excuse me, could we have some tap water for the table, please?
Tap water is usually free in many countries. If you want bubbles, you ask for sparkling water.
And if I want it very cold?
You say, with extra ice, please.
Okay, the food arrives. It looks beautiful. But wait, Lucas, you see something in your soup, something that shouldn't be there, like a hair.
Oh no, that is the worst. What do you say?
You have to be polite but firm. You say, excuse me, I'm afraid there is a problem with my soup. There is a hair in it.
The waiter will be very embarrassed. He will say, I am terribly sorry. I will bring you a fresh one immediately.
It's important not to be a difficult customer, or what people sometimes call a Karen. Just be kind, and they will help you.
I agree. Kindness gets you better service. Now, let's talk about the check-in. The waiter comes back and asks, how is everything tasting?
I love this part. If it's great, I use big words. It's fantastic. Or, this is the best steak I've ever had.
And if the food is too salty?
You can say, it's a bit too salty for my taste. Or, it's a little cold. They can usually fix it in the kitchen.
Now, the meal is over. You are thinking about the bill. But wait. In some countries, they add something called a service charge.
Yes, this is confusing. Is the service charge the same as a tip?
Not always. In the UK, a 12.5% service charge is often added to the bill automatically. In the US, you are expected to add a tip of 15% to 20% yourself.
so I should check the bill first. I look for the words service included or service not included.
Exactly. If the service was amazing, you can leave extra money on the table. You can say, "This is for you. Thank you for the great service."
That makes the waiter very happy. Olivia, what about the bathroom? Sometimes I can't find it.
You just ask, "Excuse me, where is the restroom?" Or, "Where are the toilets, please?"
Restroom is very common in America. Toilets or loo is common in the UK.
Correct. Now, let's talk about a fun situation. It's your friend's birthday. You want the waiter to bring a cake and sing. How do you arrange that?
I would walk to the waiter privately and say, "It's my friend's birthday today. Do you do anything special for birthdays?"
They might say, "We can bring a small cake with a candle."
That's perfect. Then at the end of the meal, they bring the cake and everyone claps.
Restaurants are for celebrating. Okay, Lucas, let's do one more role play. This time, I am a very busy, slightly stressed waiter, and you are a customer with many questions.
Oh, I like this. I will be difficult.
Busy voice. Hello, sorry for the wait. Are you ready to order? I have 5 other tables.
Oh, I see. You are busy. I have a few questions about the menu. Is the fish fresh?
Yes, it's caught this morning. Anything else?
I am allergic to dairy. Does the fish sauce have butter or cream in it?
Let me check with the chef. Pause. No, it's just lemon and olive oil.
Great. And can I have the salad instead of the fries?
Yes, but there is a small extra charge for the salad. Is that okay?
That's fine. And one more thing. Could we have the bill and the food at the same time? I am in a hurry.
Laughing. That is unusual, but I can try.
Normal voice. Wow, that was a fast conversation.
It happens. Sometimes restaurants are very fast. You need to be ready with your phrases.
Olivia, what is one hidden gem tip for a restaurant?
My tip is, if you don't see what you want on the menu, but you see the ingredients, just ask. Could the chef make a simple pasta with just garlic and oil?
Most chefs are happy to do that if they are not too busy.
Exactly. It's all about communication.
Well, we have covered everything from the terrace to the birthday cake. But there is another thing that often confuses beginners. Portion sizes.
Oh, you mean how much food is actually on the plate? In Canada, the portions are usually very big.
Exactly. If you are not very hungry, or if you want to save room for dessert, you can ask the waiter, "How big is this dish?" Or, "Is this large enough to share?"
That's a smart question. I hate it when I order a salad and it is the size of a mountain. I can't finish it.
Or the opposite. You order an expensive steak and it looks like a tiny snack. To avoid this, you can ask, "Does this come with any sides?"
Does this come with any sides? That tells me if I get potatoes or vegetables for free. If not, I can order them separately.
Correct. Now, let's talk about something a bit more serious. The dress code.
Oh, I know this. Some fancy restaurants don't like my sneakers and my t-shirts.
Yes, if you are going to a very nice place, you should check their website or ask over the phone, "Is there a dress code?"
And they might say business casual or formal wear only.
If you are wearing jeans and they say formal, you might not be allowed to enter. That would be very embarrassing. Definitely. I would have to go home and change my clothes. Olivia, what happens if I finish my meal and I realize I forgot my wallet?
Oh no, Lucas. That is a nightmare. But in 2026, most people have their phones. You can ask, "Do you accept mobile payments?" Or, "Do you take Apple Pay or Google Pay?"
Thank goodness for technology. But if they only take cash and I have no money, I have to be very honest. I would say, "I'm so sorry. I've left my wallet at home. Can I leave my phone here and go get it?"
Most restaurants will be understanding if you are polite. It's better than running away.
Of course. Never run away from the bill. Now, Olivia, let's talk about the difference between a chain restaurant and a local independent restaurant.
That's a great topic. A chain restaurant like McDonald's or Olive Garden has the same food everywhere. You know exactly what you will get.
It's safe. But a local restaurant is more unique. The food is often fresher and the atmosphere is more special.
I prefer local restaurants. I like to support small businesses. How do you find a good local restaurant when you are traveling?
I usually ask the hotel staff, "Where do the locals eat?" Or, can you recommend a good, authentic restaurant nearby?
Authentic is a powerful word. It means real, traditional food from that culture.
Like a real Italian pizza place, not a fast food pizza.
Exactly. Now imagine the meal is over. The food was okay, but the service was terrible. How do you give feedback?
You can ask for the manager. You say, "Could I speak to the manager, please?"
And then you explain the problem calmly. The food was cold, and we waited 40 minutes for our drinks.
Most managers will apologize and maybe give you a discount or a free dessert. It's important to be constructive.
And what if everything was amazing? Should we say something?
Absolutely. You should tell the waiter, "Please tell the chef the meal was wonderful." Or, "You provided excellent service today. Thank you."
That makes their day. People work very hard in restaurants. A kind word is very important.
I agree. Olivia, before we finish, I want to talk about tipping one more time because it's so different in every country.
True. In Japan, you should not leave a tip. It can be seen as rude, but in America, it is almost mandatory.
If I am in a country and I am not sure, what is the best way to ask?
You can ask a local friend, or just look at the people at the other tables. Or you can ask the waiter directly, but very politely. Is service included in the bill?
That's a safe way to find out. If they say no, then you should leave 10% to 15%.
Perfect. Well, Lucas, we have been talking for a long time. We have covered every detail of the restaurant experience.
I feel like a pro now. I can walk into a 5-star restaurant in London or a small cafe in New York and feel confident.
That is the goal of Focus on Dialogue. We want to give you the words to explore the world.
Friends, thank you for staying with us until the end of this very long episode. You are amazing students.
Don't forget to practice today. Maybe go to a cafe and try to order in English, even if you are in your home country.
Great idea. And don't forget to subscribe to Focus on Dialogue if you haven't already.
We have many more topics coming soon: shopping, traveling, and even job interviews.
I'm looking forward to it. But right now, I am finally going to eat that hamburger.
Haha, enjoy your meal, Lucas.
Thank you, Olivia. And thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.